ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Road to the Show featuring Tyrone Roberts. Who is this throwing the first pitch? I do not care. Who are you, dude? All right. Anyways, Tyrone Roberts is still playing his first series here in AA baseball. He got drafted to the Oakland Athletics, and we're just gonna see how this goes. I mean, we're taking on the Amarillo Sod Poodles still, and I mean, Tyrone Roberts is, oh my goodness, this guy's so slow. He plays center field, he's got 20 speed. We gotta work on that, Tyrone. So he's gonna get out right there, even though he probably should have gone on. And now Tyrone's just gonna roll over that slider as well, hitting it right to the first baseman. I mean, we don't really care about the scores of these games with the Midland RockHounds, because obviously we're not trying to be here for a long time. As a wise man once said, I'm not here for a long time, I'm just here for a good time. We're trying to get Tyrone progressed and up on out of Midland very quickly, but we gotta do what we gotta do here in AA baseball, as we just gotta hit some tanks, man. I mean, it's a 1-0 game. Let's try to fix that right here. Tyrone Roberts gonna blast one to right field. That ball is going to get down. So of course, this is the second episode here of our Road to the Show series. And folks, if you are new to the channel, make sure that subscribe button down below for more. But we did episode 1 just a couple days ago. Again, we got drafted by the Athletics. We only played 2 games in that video, but Tyrone hit a couple home runs in that first episode. He's got the pop. We just got to put it all together, because honestly, we should be able to rake and absolutely feast on a lot of these pitchers, especially guys coming from, I mean, this Texas League in AA. Like, it might get a little bit different when we go to AAA, but still, we should honestly be able to hit any pitching right now. Like, you could plug us into the majors right now, and I think Tyrone could do solid. Like, I like the swing I got with him. Yeah, he's slow, and that's probably the biggest weakness he has, especially 20 speed for a center fielder sucks. Like, it's bad. Like, look at this. Like, yeah, our reaction time's good, but we're gonna barely get to the baseball right there. It's in the bottom of the 10th, by the way, in this Midland and Amarillo game. So that's the biggest problem that Tyrone's got. He's got the power. He's got the contact. We're in the top of the 11th inning here, up by 1. Let's see what Tyrone can do to add on. He's hitting the ball hard every time. Look at the PCR right there. There's not much we can do that's better than that. So, I mean, stuff's going to happen. Again, it's a process here in the Road to the Show, as Midland is going to win. Again, we don't really care, considering we are in the Oakland Athletics organization. And I mean, as any young player and any star player that ever comes out of Oakland, and by the way, we're taking on now the Corpus Christi Hooks in our second series. We're at home, by the way. Finally, we're coming home to Midland, as this will be Tyrone's first ever at-bat as a member of the Midland RockHounds in Midland, Texas. Let's see if our guy can pick up a hit right here in his first debut in Midland. He will. Tyrone Roberts is on the hit. The runner in front of us just doesn't advance because he just wanted to stay at second base, but that's all right. By the way, we have 30 speed, not 20, excuse me. It's still not very good. But going back to my point here with the Oakland A's, like, we should be able to move up the ranks pretty quickly here in this A's organization, considering Oakland's not very good. And if we're doing stuff like this, perfect deep left field, that's gonna get over the head of the left fielder, and Tyrone Roberts is up easy at second base. We'll dive, of course, and slide in head first for the style points. But I mean, there you have it. Tyrone Roberts on with his first double as a member of the Midland RockHounds. He's 2 for 2 in this game in his home debut. Trying to make it 3 for 3, and that's what's gonna happen. Tyrone using the entire field, hitting an oppo down the left field line. He'll be on with yet another double. He's on with 2 outs in the inning. It's a 4-1 game for Midland. His second double of the game is a huge one. We're gonna try to go score a run right now with Tyrone as well. My only problem with us developing here as a center fielder with Midland, as we're probably gonna get out right here, or at least our hitter is gonna get out, is that Ramon Laureano's still here. I know he's on suspension in real life, but Laureano's still part of the A's organization, and in this game, he never plays in the majors. He's in AAA. He's stuck in AAA right now for the A's in MLB The Show. So that's going to be tricky, considering we're going to have to move up, and I don't think they're going to allow us to take Laureano's place, or at least it's going to be tough to do so. So I don't know. Maybe we'll just go straight in the majors from AA. I'm not complaining at all, right? Because we could go up there right now, and I think we could DH, and we could be very successful. In the field, I'd get a little scared, considering the 30 speed and our fielding's really low, but what, we're a 68 overall? I mean, that's better than half the guys the A's got right now. I mean, like, I like Christian Pache, but we could probably do exactly what Christian Pache is doing right now for the Athletics here in this show series here with Road to the Show. But again, it's our 4th pro game. We can't, get called up immediately, but I'm hoping for a quick call up. I'm hoping, honestly, this season we get called up, and I don't really know, since I don't play Road to the Show all that often, I don't know how to edit a series with this, because like, I don't want to make 15 videos of us stuck here in AA hitting against the Corpus Christi Hooks. Like, this is fun and all, and like, it's cool for like 5 episodes, but eventually, like, this gets tiring a little bit. Like, perfect deep right field. Don't get me wrong, I love hitting home runs, and that was an absolute shot in the right field by Tyrone Roberts, but eventually we gotta start making our way up this developmental program, like at least AAA to the Las Vegas Aviators, or if not, give me an Oakland, because you know what happens to all good players that come through the Oakland A's, right? They play well for a couple years, they develop in the A's system, they play well for a couple years, and then they get traded as soon as they play well for a couple prospects as soon as the A's decide, yeah, we're rebuilding again. And the process keeps on repeating itself over and over and over again. So we're building ourselves for the future here. Like, yeah, short term, okay, cool. We're probably trying to make the A's roster. We're trying to be an Athletic for now. But in like 4 years down the road, like, I'll be very surprised if we're still with Oakland, because the A's will always be trying to lose. And honestly, if the A's are trying to lose and they keep us, we will request to trade ourselves. I don't want to be in a losing program here with Tyrone Roberts. I mean, we deserve to win around here. And the way we're going to be blasting the baseball in some of these games, we shouldn't be in a losing franchise. So we're going to lose this game to the Corpus Christi Hooks. 16-2, really now? Okay, that's fine. Again, results don't matter here in AA. All that matters is that we're putting the ball in play, and we're making solid contact, and we're barreling up baseball. So like right there, not a great hit for us. Hitting the curveball back up the middle. We chopped it. That's all right. Wait for the second at-bat of this game. But we're going to go back to the field, and this, again, is somewhat of a liability. We're so slow in the outfield. 30 speed is horrible. And like our reaction time's terrible as well, even though they're going to say we get a plus reaction time. But again, this is a routine fly ball. I mean, anyone can get to this, but anything in the gap, we're screwed. Our arm strength is pretty solid, I think, and our arm accuracy is pretty good as well. But our speed and just our fielding in general, getting to fly balls, is suspect at best. Like it's bad. So, I mean, we just got to keep doing our thing, though, at the plate. Here on an 0-1 count. Oh, my goodness, Tyrone Roberts. Kiss that one goodbye. Point at the crowd. Yeah, wave to everyone here in Midland, Texas, because Tyrone Roberts just absolutely obliterated that baseball. Let's go RockHounds, because it will be Tyrone Roberts' 4th home run of the season, 106.7 off the bat. My goodness, this man is killing the baseball. Where is Las Vegas? Because Tyrone Roberts is beanbag racing across home plate, getting Midland within 1 of this game, cutting this lead in half. We're back up, though, later in this game in the bottom of the 6th. We will ground out, though, to the first baseman. But again, hard contact for Tyrone Roberts, and that's all we can ask for. Hard contact is we will now get a dynamic challenge down by 2 or down by 3 with runners on first and second. Our challenge is to advance the runner in the first 3 pitches we see. So, I mean, we're going first pitch hacking right here. Oh, yeah. Tyrone Roberts on the slider away, puts one into center field. It'll advance the runner, and it'll do much more than that, as we're going to pick up an RBI in the process, making this one now a 4-2 game. All runs in this one for Midland can be credited to Tyrone Roberts. Not anymore, though, because it's a 4-4 game, and we're going to take the challenge, use a power swing to drive in a run. So we're pressing down square right here. Runner on second in the bottom of the 10th. Can we walk him off? Tyrone hits one to right field. Will we send the runner to the plate? Obviously, we won't. There's no need to. So unfortunately, we're going to lose our challenge. We hit a power swing, but we didn't drive a run. We got a hit, which is cool, but we didn't get a run in. So that's unfortunate. And somehow we lose this game. How do y'all have runners at the corners with no outs and y'all don't drive one in? Oh, that sucks. By the way, now we gotta face Forrest Whitley. So obviously this is the Astros AA team in the Corpus Christi Hooks, but we gotta see a very good pitcher now in Forrest Whitley in this next game of this series. So it's a 1-0 count for Tyrone Roberts, who's batting .400, by the way, to start off this young season. Still batting 3rd, of course, for the RockHounds. Whitley's gonna deal, and Tyrone sends that one deep in the left field. That ball, though, will not get down. It will be caught. And when you're dealing with a pitcher like Forrest Whitley, it's a huge game for a guy like Tyrone Roberts, because in a couple years' time, I mean, we might be seeing Forrest Whitley in the majors for Houston. And here comes a 0-0 pitch. Again, Roberts going to make good contact into center field, but I don't think that ball is going to soar over the head of the center fielder. Unfortunately, it will not. So wait for Tyrone's next at-bat against Whitley. Again, it'll be pitch number 70 for Forrest Whitley in this game. And finally, Tyrone Roberts will get a hit. That 75 contact and 75 power for the switch hitter will get down in a very competitive ball game here between Corpus Christi and Midland, but now it's 2-0 for the RockHounds. We see a new pitcher, not named Forrest Whitley, and we're going to hit one hard to the second baseman. Look at the PCI, man. I mean, not much we can really do with that pitch that's better than that. Let's see if Midland wins the game. They will. So we're going to play the final game here in this series against Corpus Christi. You got the fog going here in Midland, Texas, as Tyrone Roberts comes up first here in the bottom of the first inning. Midland down by 2. Here's the pitch. Tyrone up the middle. There will be a base knock. Tyrone Roberts on it with a 1-out single, continuing all of his success. Let's try to elevate some more baseballs, and put him over the fence, but that's all right. Tyrone Roberts is on it with the single. Now in the bottom of the 3rd, Midland down by 5 runs, but he'll be up on an 0-0 Oppo Boppo for Tyrone Roberts. That ball's going to carry it. Oh, it's going to be an out at the fence. At the warning track, Tyrone Roberts is going to get put away. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning, down by 6 runs. But again, we're just caring about Tyrone. And Roberts is going to pull one down the line. Again, using all the field to his advantage. We're not going to send the runner to 3rd. Okay, but Roberts hitting some oppo, hitting one down the line, pulling it. He's doing everything. Going to the bottom of the 7th, Roberts is 2 for 3 in this game, down by 6 runs, and now he'll hit a baseball hard in the air in center field, but I don't think that one is going to get down. We're not even going to see it. The ball will be caught in center, and maybe that'll do it for Roberts. No, he'll get a shot here. Final out of the game, bottom 9 for Roberts, putting one in the gap, saying, I don't want to go home just yet, because Tyrone Roberts continues to elevate baseballs, continues to get extra base knocks. He'll be on with a double to finish this game, and Tyrone Roberts, man, looking very productive here as we're going to close our second episode here of Road to the Show. Tyrone Roberts is an absolute beast, still killing it for the Midland RockHounds. And folks, if you want to see more Road to the Show, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy the video as well. Again, folks, thank y'all for watching, and Mamba forever.